across the south coast, live from Solent University. You're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon, it's 2 o'clock. I'm Alex Aitken and these are your Solent Sports News headlines. Hampshire's Manny Lumsden and Ben May are in action right now in the men's Under-19s Cricket World Cup final in Harare. Lumsden ended with figures of 1 for 81 from his 8 overs bowled as India set England a mammoth 412 to win. Our cricket correspondent Nathan Williams has an update on how the game is going.
Well, yes, thank you, Alex. It's pretty bleak here in Harare, as you say. England are now 221 for 7 from their 27 overs in response to a mammoth India target. If we go through the Hampshire boys first, we mentioned earlier that Manny Lumsden took 1 wicket. Ben Mays he got 45 in his innings. He was out 45 off 28 balls. They initially started really well, but then the tail's not really wagged, and a mid-order collapse saw them fall to 177 for 7. So it looks like it's going to be India's game to win.
Thank you, Nathan. The Winter Olympics officially start today in northern Italy, with tonight's opening ceremony at the San Siro. Bobsleigh pilot Brad Hall is one of Great Britain's flag bearers and is honoured at the opportunity of representing Team GB at the iconic venue.
You don't expect to be chosen, so to be the one that's going to be leading out Team GB to the opening ceremony is a great honour. I think it's one of the highest sort of accolades or honours that you can have in sport.
Earlier, Great Britain continued their unbeaten start in the curling mixed doubles event with a 7-4 victory over Sweden. Bruce Mowat and Jennifer Dodds are now back in action against South Korea, currently leading 3-0 after 2 ends. However, it's the competition controversy off the slopes in Milan that's taking centre stage. The World Anti-Doping Agency could investigate male athletes if evidence emerges that skiers are injecting their penises. The substance in question is hyaluronic acid, which can be used to increase penis circumference by 1 or 2 centimetres. This would see athletes be given bigger surface area on their suits, which sees them increase flight in the air, proving every inch quite literally matters. Saints are aiming to extend their unbeaten run to 4 games tomorrow as they host managerless Watford in the early kick-off. Deadline day signing Kyle Larin is in contention to make his first appearance for the club. The Canadian striker signed initially on loan with a view to make it permanent in the summer. The size of the club is what he says attracted him to the St Mary's Stadium.
When I think of Southampton, I think of the Premier League, even though right now it's in the Championship. But I think Southampton's a big club, and when it comes to my mind, and I've always wanted to play in England, and I think Southampton gives me that opportunity, and I can bring a lot to Southampton.
England start their Six Nations campaign tomorrow as they host Wales at the Allianz Twickenham Stadium. The Roses are second favourites to win the tournament behind France, who beat Ireland 36-14 last night in Paris. Rugby correspondent Max Freeman can tell us more about the game.
Yeah, interesting game last night. Obviously, there was a few decisions, the first 2 tries going against Ireland. In terms of England tomorrow, Faye Boso's dropped out of the starting 15, and in comes Tom Roebuck, and it should be a great game. England should really win.
That's all from us in an hour. I'll be back at 3. A reminder that our packages are on air at 4 o'clock. We have a lot of news for you, and we have our 3 o'clock bulletin too. So that's all from us this hour. Remember, you can keep up to date on the website as well. We have a web team going today, and that's all today.